for the Olympics now. This isn't incompetence. This is a pattern. And at some point, neglect becomes a decision. With a KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Tavis Smiley. As always, we welcome your feedback.
KBLA Talk 1580. Why not? We got to be great. Comedian Edwonda White is on the way. She'll be here any moment, and I am excited about that because it's been a minute. But if you peeped out my shirt, speaking of being great, this is the MilesLowMusic.com merch. Right, Miles? This is Miles's line that you can get in support of your new project, which dropped on Monday.
Yes, ma'am. North Star merchandise available, MilesLowMusic.com. It looks good on you, Dominique.
Thank you very much. I'm going to turn around, so I don't know if they can see the back. If you're streaming on YouTube, can they see? Do I need to stand up?
See, you got it. Many are chosen. Many are called, few are chosen, man. Join the North Star Society. Shout out Dominique, man. I know you don't wear black, so that's why I brought you the white. It looks nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I rarely wear black. It absorbs too much energy, and I'm too much of a little... the Cancer rising, Cancer moon. I need reflect energy, not take in stuff. But yeah, I love it. I love the message. I love your logo. Yeah, it's very, very good. And I want to remind folks that, people say they love you. They're always in these chat room streets talking about, we love Miles Low and his Do Better Network. So how can they support you right now?
You can go to MilesLowMusic.com. You can tap in with the new album North Star on even.biz. You can get some merchandise on the website as well, or you can check out the older music on streaming, or you can, go to YouTube and tap in with the podcast. Got an interview with Dominique Dupreme up there. It's good to watch, what I'm saying? So tap in. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're doing a lot, and congratulations. You also have a performance for those in Nevada this weekend, right?
Yep, we're in Vegas tomorrow, leaving directly from the studio, heading straight to Vegas. Get ready for the show tomorrow. The release party for the North Star. It's going to be a house party, not like a kid and play house party, but like a party in the living room type of house party.
What you know about a kid and play house party?
I mean, I got the afro. I might style, Jay-Z doing things with his afro, so I might style it up.
What? That was wild. I mean, I know my hairstylist has actually taken out locks before. I've actually seen him do it. So I know it can be done, but Jay-Z had whole sculptural locks.
They said it might have been artificially put in there. It might be fake wigs.
Really?
Unbelievable. That's what they said.
Yeah, because then how would it turn into an afro?
Right.
Was a protective hairstyle. Jay-Z had protective hairstyle.
Jay-Z had extensions, y'all.
Faux locks.
Yaki number 9 in there, y'all.
Oh, I don't know, but he popped out with that afro, and everyone was talking about that freestyle too, because he was kind of slapping folks around a little bit.
Remember, he also did the interview a couple weeks ago with the Wicks. He was saying that battle rap isn't important or relevant in the culture anymore, and then you come out battle rapping. Neither here nor there. I rock with what Jay-Z was kicking, though.
Well, I mean, so the question is, why would he do that? Was he trolling, or was he like, or did he change his mind in a week, or was he trying to get people talking about battle rap so that when he did it, we would already be on that top? Like, I know he plays chess, not checkers.
Can I be real with you, Dominique?
Yes, please.
I think it was Iceman. I think Iceman got Jay-Z rapping, y'all.
Got him in his feelings.
I think Iceman got him in his feelings, y'all. He had to come talk his big billionaire talk, and
His big billion. I don't know if I would have caught all that. I know I wouldn't have caught all that stuff. Like, nowadays it's almost like they run your rhymes through all these analysis like softwares and come out, well, this means this and a double triple entendre of that and that and that. Or would you have gotten it just like that, Miles?
I mean, if I listened to it all the way through, I'd have probably got it the first time or two. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would have picked up on the Nicki Minaj thing for sure.
He's stuff talking about Dame's teeth falling out his mouth and everything. And
yeah, I don't know if I would have understood that one.
Yeah, talking about the little Kanye disses here and there, and I get it. The Jaguar Wright one was pretty blatant. I think the Drake stuff was pretty blatant too. So yeah, that's cool.
So does anyone care? Are we going to get responses from people? What does it do other than have us talking about Jay?
I think that's kind of what it all about, was getting us back talking about Jay. Let him know, wait a second. Like,
yeah.
I can't pop out and rap. I am the big Hove. You know what I mean? I'm not one of y'all little homies that you can just son, So I get it, but I don't think we needed it, but I get it.
Yeah. Well, I know, okay, from a hair perspective, I know that if those weren't faux locks, he was sitting in somebody's chair for a couple days.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
because they have to pick that out little by little. I've seen it done, and I couldn't stay for the whole thing. I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad to see movement. Young folks, old folks. People dropping 3 albums, people dropping 1.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great time for hip hop for sure.
Is it?
I could break it down and go super overanalyze it all like that, but I wanted to sit there and take it as, Hove is back on the stage. Let's enjoy and see what we gonna get, because he still has his Yankee Stadium shows coming up. So, Hove is outside this summer. But I just say it's crazy how Hove was off the battle rap tip. Iceman comes out now. He got a whole freestyle to start the Roots picnic and stuff. So I don't know. Let's see what Hov got to say though.
You said it's a great time for rap. Is it? How so?
Well, if you're an artist, you got a lot to look at and talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about from a culture standpoint. Maybe not from a sales standpoint. Maybe not from I wouldn't even say a diversity standpoint, because we do have a wide range of artists. But maybe not at the top. It don't look too good. But if you in the center looking around at what hip hop's got going on right now, it's a lot to look at, and a lot to take in.
What are you looking at that you consider like encouraging, inspiring, nutritious?
I'm looking at Rap Matter again. I'm looking at What You Say Matter again. I'm looking at the facade die. The celebrity culture isn't what it used to be.
That's encouraging in everything: TV, radio, rap, politics for sure. People care less about what celebrities think. All right, we've got Edwonda White joining us next. Thank you, Miles. Go to mileslowmusic.com. Get a T-shirt. I'm over here. He's not paying me, but this brother right here is talented. We are talking with comedian Edwonda White, only right here.
You can't fix what you won't face.
And we face it every day.
This is KBLA Talk 1580.
Let's celebrate.
Y'all did it.
Loving each other, needing each other.
Hey, Los Angeles. KBLA Talk 1580 is turning 5, and we're celebrating in a big way.
Oh my God.
Join us Friday, June 19th, Juneteenth, 4 to 7 p.m. at the Beehive for our 5th anniversary bash and Juneteenth celebration. We're talking surprise celebrity guests, a special presentation, and a major announcement you will not want to miss.
I can't wait to hear it.
Plus, live music, dancing, games, and enough food and drink to keep the party going.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Of course, you're welcome to bring your own picnic basket, blanket, and lawn chair. And the best part, it's completely free. But here's the thing. You've got to sign up in advance. Space is limited, so don't wait. Head to KBLA1580.com right now and lock in your spot. Friday, June 19th, the Beehive, KBLA Talk 1580. 5 years strong, and we're just getting started.
Happy anniversary, KBLA!
Yeah, man. Progressive knows you could have easily taken the freeway, but you took the scenic route to see a waterfall and an oddly busy boiled peanut stand. Discovering the unexpected is exactly why you bought an RV, so protect it with a bundle from Progressive. Because although you may be 3 hours behind schedule, you're 6 jars of jam richer and possibly enrolled in a butter-churning workshop. Switch to Progressive and protect your RV, boat, or motorcycle by bundling with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
In a world full of noise, one station keeps it real. KBLA Talk 1580, where the conversation goes deeper, the voices sound like yours, and the issues that matter most to our community take center stage. Progressive, powerful, unapologetically us. Whether you're driving through the city or tuning in from your home or office, join the public square. KBLA Talk 1580, your home for talk that enlightens, encourages, and empowers. Listen live on our free KBLA 1580 app, on our website at KBLA1580.com, or on your radio dial at 1580 AM.
Unapologetically progressive.
When the story gets twisted, who's going to tell the truth? When they cut the microphones, who's still talking? When history gets rewritten, who remembers what really happened? We do. KBLA Talk 1580. Black media isn't just important right now, it's essential. Because when mainstream outlets move on, we stay. When the headlines ignore our communities, we don't. When decisions are being made that affect black lives in our schools, our neighborhoods, our economy, KBLA is in the room. This is more than radio. This is a lifeline, a record, a rallying cry. Black stories, black voices, black power.
The heat is on.
On the air and in the culture. KBLA Talk 1580. Stay connected. Stay informed. Stay loud.
Stand up.
This comes the brand new flavor in your head.
Race, social justice, sports, politics, art, music, culture. We do it all on the D.L. Hughley Afternoon Show. If you're not tuning in, then you are definitely missing out. It's the D.L. Hughley Afternoon Show, weekdays from 2 to 4, only on unapologetically progressive KBLA Talk 1580.
Like a brand new flavor in your head.
Thanks for waking up with Dominique DePrima on KBLA Talk 1580.
You are in for a treat. You are not just waking up with little old me today. We've got a comedian. She's also a writer, and a quite accomplished writer. She's written all kinds of things you've watched and you didn't know she wrote. She's a singer. She's a performer, an actor, and I know everybody in LA says they do all that, but they really don't. She really does. She actually gets paid to do such as that. She's been featured on HBO's Def Comedy Jam, BET's Comic View, Comedy Central, Showtime at the Apollo. It goes on and on. Bad Girls of Comedy. Edwonda White, welcome.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Dominique. Good morning.
Good morning. It's so great to see you. It's been a minute, and I'm glad that you're here.
Me too. Everything tried to stop me from getting here, but you know what? I got here anyway, and we're going to have a good time. It's so good to see you.
Yes, it's great to see you too. That's love. It's Friday. The clock goes by so fast on Friday. I got to ask you first right off the bat, where can they see you? You're always performing. You stay working.
I stay working. Matter of fact, I'm going to be in Fresno tonight. We're leaving from here. I know. I didn't want to tell you no.
Oh, my goodness. Had I known, girl.
No, I know you would have been like, no. I was like, I got to be there. I told Dominique I'm going to get there, and we're driving right here. We're going to be at the Indian Casino at Chukchansi Resort tonight, and It's going to be an amazing show. They do First Fridays there every Friday, and one of our friends who I met here, he lives there now, Andre Covington. He's popular on the radio there. And we are just going to have a good time tonight. So we're going to drive out, and I came here so I can have some fun with you before we go.
Wow, what a friend you are. What a friend you are.
Already know.
Are casino shows fun? Are they weird? Is everybody drunk? Is it the same? Like, how is a casino show? That's something I'll probably never do in my lifetime.
This one is indoors, so it's very stationary. Like, you have people that are there in the casino that are gambling, but this is a particular show where you're going there. Just like when you're doing like Pachango or Paula or, all of the other
It's almost
ones.
like those residencies where it's just a regular show.
It's like a regular show
cool.
that they're going to do anyway every month.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so
those are
they're
fun. I
coming
have been to those.
Those are the funnest ones because they're coming there. They know what they're getting. And they just came to have a good time.
I mean, those are your real fans, right? They're like, oh, I'm going to go see Edwonda White at this casino.
Yeah, exactly. Or sometimes it's people from out of town who said, we've been gambling all day. Let's go see who's in the casino. And they look on the board and they say, oh, that looks like fun.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of people that are from other places too. So
you've been doing this for a minute, just like I've been doing this for a minute. I've been on this mic. You've been on your mic.
Yeah.
You make them laugh. I make them, I try to make them think, but sometimes I make them cry.
Uh-oh.
Does it stay rewarding? Is it still fun to you?
It's, you know what, I'm finding a whole new love for it now. Sometimes over the years when you do something a long time, you get kind of jaded and say, you know what, I'm so over it. Right?
Yeah.
So you get in your moods, and I think I did that maybe once or twice in my career over the years. You know how you just kind of go and go through the motions.
Yeah.
But I'm hitting a new surge.
Okay.
And just making new fans. People think I'm a new comedian if I've been here forever, but
that's a compliment. It means you look young.
Okay. Oh Lord.
It does. I mean, she's new. I mean,
Yeah,
if you look like you're 60, 70, 80.
Comedian. I'm like, I was doing comedy before you were born, boo boo. Like, what? Like, so it's funny.
Yeah, but that's dope. Congratulations to you. Yeah, we're still being discovered.
Yeah,
even though
I'm loving it, because when you first start, you just really want your voice to be heard, and you're just saying whatever. Now I'm just having fun.
Yeah. Did you you said you found a new love for it? Because you have the option, and you have two extremes, right? On the one extreme, you're on the mic, you're fun, you're funny. I've seen you perform at a regular comedy club and like a more churchy kind of setting. You can do the churchy stuff.
Yeah.
But on the other extreme, you're a writer by yourself in the room, type. Like those are extrovert, introvert.
Yeah, I have the best of both worlds because I can create things in my mind of how I want to see things. And then comedy makes you, boom, deal with reality right then and there. Either you're funny or you're not.
Right.
You can't avoid it. The people are right there. They're looking like, no, or like, yes, we love you. So right now I'm just having fun touring all over. I got like so much new material, new experiences, and comedy has changed so much of how you approach it. And I think that's the problem sometimes with some of the older comedians. They don't want to change. And, just like there's technology, there's AI, there's all kinds of stuff. If you don't change, it's going to pass you by. Because it's here whether you like it or not. So you better take a class, do something, learn something to see what's going on. Just like music changes, you can't go with the same sound. It's different. It changes, it evolves, and you kind of have to evolve with it or you're going to be...
But what's wild is, that coming from you, who's been in this long-term, successful marriage, so you know something about sticking with one thing, too.
Yeah, exactly. My husband's with me today. He was parking.
Hey, Edwonda's husband. He's waving behind you.
He drove me here, and then we're going to drive and just have fun in the car talking or whatever, hanging out, going to Fresno. And then just have fun tonight and spend the weekend out there. We have 2 dates, but tonight is one of the bigger shows. And there's 2 shows tonight, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock.
Wow, you got a long day.
Yeah.
Sis, I owe you.
No,
I do.
I love you.
I love you too, girl. But you got 2 shows in Fresno and you're here at 8 o'clock in the morning. I will say this. I think one of the reasons me and Edwonda White vibe is because we are both getting after it, and we have been since we first met, and we're still getting after it. We're not like, I'm all that, I've done this. You could be like, I've done it all in comedy, I've had films made. You're like, nah, we getting ready to go do 2 shows in Fresno and a radio show in the morning. Probably got to write a book in between.
Yeah, I mean, you're really one of the hardest people working in radio. Like, you're just always grinding. You're everywhere. And to me, I think we're alike in this way, that we don't do it for other people to say, oh, look what she did. You know what I mean? We're doing it because of the love of the game, the love of the chase, being out there with the people and getting the word out there for whatever, or supporting our causes and things like that. And my comedy, I can say whatever I want to say and get my message out the way I want to. And either you get with it or you don't. And a lot of people are getting with it. And that's exciting.
I predict that a lot more are going to, even more, because it's such a sort of ugly time in America and in the world. And the positivity, the kind of humor that you have that makes us feel good instead of making us feel like we have to take a side is needed. It's like medicine right now.
Yeah, it really is. And people kind of look at me in a weird way because I have increased my territory so much because I was raised in the church, and then there were so many taboos on the type of comedy and this and that and the other. But I don't curse in any situation just because I choose not to.
Right. You don't curse in church or at the club.
So someone will say, oh, if you're supposed to do gospel comedy, then how come you're doing the casino? First of all, I'm a comedian. Okay? I do comedy.
Wait, do they have a check at the casino?
I don't
like,
feel,
hello.
right, that's what I'm saying. It's not even a conflict for me.
Right.
Where someone tries to make it a conflict for me because maybe they can't do it or they're not accepted.
Right. They don't have the range.
Or something like that. I don't know. But no one has ever said, hey, you didn't curse. I want my money back. They don't they don't say that. They're like, she was funny. Oh, my goodness. And some people do notice. And they said in the verse, like, how is she so funny and she didn't even curse?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just say I'm just me, and I was raised in the church, and I know that my family would be upset if I changed that. So I'm not going to change that.
And I have to say, I've looked at comedy specials. I won't name names unless you really press me. That have a lot of cursing, and they're not funny at all.
I'm not opposed to cursing. Some of my best friends are comedians that
potty
curse.
mouths.
They talk, you know what I'm saying?
And
I might curse too myself, but not on stage. But like if I hit my toe, Dominique, the first thing out of my mouth is not going to be hallelujah, okay? I'm trying to tell you right now. It's just a natural thing sometimes, but I don't purposely do that or represent myself that way. You understand?
We have that in common too, because I definitely don't curse on the radio because I like my job, but off the radio, let me just put it like the old rappers used to say, not a role model. But yeah, I think it's also the love of it too, right? You have to love it. To me, stand-up is terrifying. Like, I would do just about anything in entertainment. I have done, acting, writing, this, that. But comedy,
it's the hardest genre. People think they can just do it, write a script or whatever. It's not the same. You have to have the comedic timing.
Yeah, no.
And everybody doesn't have that gift. A lot of times there was an article. They don't. Some people think, oh, I'm funny. I'm the funniest person at my job. No. It's different when you get that mic in your hand and someone's paying to see you. Now they're judging you, especially black crowds, and they don't play that.
Girl.
They're like, you know how much money I paid for this ticket?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You better be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a good point. Also, when you're the funniest person at the job, it's because they'd rather be doing anything, right, than probably typing or whatever. But I just think it's so scary because it's just you and the microphone and the words that come out of your mouth and the energy that comes out of your spirit.
I think that people judge you right away. As soon as you pick up the mic, before you say anything, they're judging how you look, how you represent yourself, how you're dressed or whatever. Because this society is so superficial now. They want to see, do you got swag? Do you got this and that and the other? But as soon as you open your mouth and you say something they get with, they immediately love you and say, we love that.
So it's like the icebreaker. So the beginning of the set is really critical then.
It is. The first thing that comes out of your mouth could make the difference on if they throw something at you.
Now that you're saying it, I have heard people bomb really quickly. Like
they decide if they like you in the first 5 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, the idea of bombing, when they start booing people and stuff, that would terrify me. Which is crazy because I probably have bombed on the radio. Like I've had people that hated me or whatever, but they can't talk. They can't heckle me. Well, I guess they could on the phone. But I can hang up. I can still hang up. You can't hang up.
You say you're not funny, but you're funny to me. You make me laugh a lot.
Oh, good. Well,
Yeah.
no, but that's me just reflecting your energy back to you because that's my job. Edwonda White is my guest. We've got news, traffic, and sports. Oh, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about the roast and more
Lord,
when
are
we
you gonna
come
do
from-
it? Uh-oh.
Only if you want to. KBLA Talk
Right.
1580.
She's reclaiming her time on KBLA Talk 1580. More First Things First with Dominique DePrima when we come forward.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. President Trump is criticizing a court decision halting a $1.7 billion Justice Department fund meant to compensate people he says were targeted under the Biden administration.
The weaponization fund was a beautiful thing.
He also defended January 6th rally-goers, saying they've been treated unfairly. A new statue of Barack and Michelle Obama will welcome visitors to the Obama Presidential Center in Chicago. The bronze sculpture captures the couple during their 2009 inauguration parade, ahead of the center's grand opening June 19th through the 21st. The Obama Foundation is a nonprofit collaborator of the Black Information Network. And FIFA has unveiled the official World Cup 2026 album featuring 18 tracks from a global lineup of artists. Highlights include songs by Future and Tyla, Shakira and Burna Boy, and Anita. The album drops today. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Every breakthrough starts with someone willing to take part. Summit Clinical Research is seeking volunteers with fatty liver disease for studies focused on MASH. Participants may receive study treatment, care, and compensation at no cost. Check eligibility at nashlivertrials.com.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals is tonight in San Antonio. Call it the adjustment game. Coaching staffs with the New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs have had almost 48 hours to make changes after the Knicks took Game 1. At the top of the list for Spurs coach Mitch Johnson is making the 7'4" Victor Wembanyama more effective in the offense. Don't be surprised if you see Wembanyama inside the lane more. He missed 15 shots in Game 1. Most of them were outside jumpers, including 7 misses on 3-pointers. That is way too much size and talent to be wasting on the perimeter. Johnson also needs to come up with a plan to put more pressure on the Knicks offense. In Game 1, the Knicks had only 1 turnover in the second half. The Spurs better get this one tonight. They don't want to be down 0-2 when the finals moves to a very festive New York City for Games 3 and 4. 5:30 tip-off tonight on ABC. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson on KBLA Talk 1580.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
All I need is one mic.
With the KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm James Farr. $2.5 billion. Governor Gavin Newsom said it was there for fire survivors in Altadena and the Palisades. No strings attached. That was the promise. But the burning question is, where's it at? 18 months later, an NBC4 investigation came back with the numbers. The numbers don't answer the question, they deepen it. Where's it at? About $605 million has been spent, roughly 75% still not released. Where's it at? Roughly $14 million went to CHP overtime and ICE immigration protest response for crowd control. Not rebuilding homes, not rebuilding lives, but crowd control. Where's it at? Another $13 million went to the state health department for video campaigns while fire survivors waited. While families in Altadena are still trying to put their lives back together, still trying to get housed, this is the hope gap and it's real. Where's it at? Southern California Edison is still in court, still fighting liability tied to the Eaton fire, still not accountable. Where's it at? 18 months later, Governor Newsom, where's it at? Because the truth is free, but the lie can be very expensive. And right now, fire survivors want to know, What happened to no strings attached? And I've been saying on this mic for the past 18 months, somebody or somebodies didn't do their job. Now it's documented. Governor Newsom, listen closely. You didn't do your job. You didn't keep your promise. You held up the bill. Now stop holding up the money. You said no strings attached. Instead, you played on the people's heartstrings. Where's it at? See, Governor Newsom, even at the French Laundry, if it don't come out in the wash, it's sure enough gonna come out in the rinse, and the rinse cycle is here. With the KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm James Farr, and as always, we welcome your feedback.
For communities impacted by the war on drugs, cannabis legalization was supposed to create opportunity. But too often, people entered the industry without the information they needed to succeed. This Thursday, LA County Office of Cannabis Management and Life Development University are bringing together professionals from the cannabis industry for a free educational workshop focused on retail, delivery, and testing. You'll hear from people doing the work every day, not consultants, not influencers, but professionals who understand the opportunities and challenges firsthand. If you've ever been curious about cannabis careers, business opportunities, or how the legal market actually works, this is your chance to ask questions and get real answers. Join them Thursday, June 4th, 7 p.m. at the Beehive in South Los Angeles. Free admission, limited seating. Register today at lacountycannabised.org or call 323-747-6728. That's 323-747-6728.
We're not for everybody, but we're for everybody. You're listening to KBLA Talk 1580.
Edwonda White is here. You know her as a comedian on stage doing stand-up, but she's one of those few persons in Hollywood whose fingers, and I'm talking about those keyboard fingers, can make her a living. Like, you don't even have to get on stage. You can earn a living writing scripts.
Yeah, I write scripts for other people too. I develop TV shows for my friends. You know, because they know what they want, but they just don't know how to write it or put it in the written word.
But that's such a blessing. You have what they call multiple streams of income. But we were talking off mic because both you and I are veterans in the business. We've been here for a minute, even though you say people are discovering you as a new comic.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to feel like, you know, sometimes I go, well, what, you know, I did, you know, first interview for probably one of the first interviews. I believe it's the first interview for Tupac, definitely the first one for En Vogue, for Tony.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here going, well, why are they multimillionaires and I'm still over here thousandaire? And it's easy in this business to get discouraged.
Yeah, you can, because you're always... Now, I want to say, we were talking about this, but the biggest trap, everybody needs to listen to this, the biggest trap in your life is when you start comparing yourself to other people. Do not do that to yourself. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. If you are too busy doing what you're doing, you will never worry about what someone else is doing.
It's such a good point. I think the saying is what comparison is the thief of joy or something like that. But for me, it's a trap. Oh, she's hotter. He's richer. You know, she's
you
more
can't say,
youthful.
oh, so-and-so started with me, I should be doing this, or so-and-so got my opportunity. It wasn't your opportunity. So stop doing that to yourself. I could have been so-and-so, or why is she doing this and I'm not doing that? Don't do that to yourself, because your journey is your journey.
Yeah, I think that's right. My cure for that is reminding myself my blessings have my name on them.
They have your
If it's
name
for
on
me, no one else can get it. And if it's not for me, I can't get it.
Yeah. And all those things that you're looking at other people, what they're doing, is somebody looking at you and say, why is Dominique doing this? She always lands on her feet. Who is she doing da-da-da? Why is she over here at KBLA doing so? That should be me. No, it shouldn't be you. It should be her. And that's why it is.
So go find your blessing.
Find your blessing and rock it.
Yeah.
rock it. And that's what I'm doing. And that's why I have a love for it even more. Because a lot of times people worry about, or they base their success on how much someone's making money or how famous someone is, or they acknowledge someone because of, they could be the most horrible person in the world.
Or unhappy person for that matter.
Unhappy, but they're famous, so they must be great.
Right.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
And we know everybody. Both
that's
of us know everybody.
Well,
Literally.
I think you know more of the everybody's than I do, but I know exactly what you're saying because everything that shines is not gold.
Yeah, it's not. So, like I say, love the life you're in, and then whatever you're trying to aspire to do, it's going to come to pass. And you just enjoy it while you're in it, because you don't have to have this life. And I got a new surge in 2020 when the pandemic happened.
A new creative surge.
Yes, because we could not do comedy. And because we couldn't do comedy, I was doing Zoom shows. Yeah, okay, I was still getting booked. But I'm thinking, wow, if I'm not a comedian, if I'm not a writer, if I'm not, what am I? I had to search it. And that's when I started doing music and other things, using my other tools that I didn't even know I had. I just grabbed what I could do and started doing other things. That right there is when you search within yourself and realize that, hey, I'm every woman. It's all in me.
It's all in me.
You see? And that's why that song has so much significance, because I figured it out and I appreciate my life so much more now. I used to take it for granted like that it would always be like that. And then when everything shut down, I was like, wow. If I'm ever get a chance to get back to where I was and do stage shows and travel and I'm never going to ever take it for granted. And I don't. I never do.
Oh, it's it's getting some inspiration from those adverse moments. That's really, I think, important as you stay in the business for a minute. Yeah.
Decades.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. We're talking
sound
about
great.
decades, really making a living. Not you need to keep your day job, literally grinding out here, writing stuff and hustling and trying to, get gigs and, really paying bills out here. I'm proud of myself. And
I'm proud of you, too.
Anybody who has the gumption or the gall to say they want to do something and just do it.
And just do it and keep on doing it.
Yeah.
We are talking decades, but you do, and you said you reinvent yourself. But has the business really changed over these decades? I mean, I know we got digital and streaming and all that, but I'm talking about the female comics opportunity trajectory.
It has changed, but the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah.
So for women, there are still less opportunities. However, now we're able to make opportunities. You can get your phone out and start showing your personality, and somebody can say, hey, we love this person or whatever.
Right.
So you can show yourself at any time. That's why, a lot of people are, kind of mad at the whole digital age. I love it. I think it brings access to people that wouldn't normally have laughter in their lives, because everybody has a phone. It may not be the best phone, but they have one. And their phone brings them joy. Can you imagine how many people, when you don't have your phone, how you feel like, oh
well, like an addict, actually,
okay.
which gives me pause.
Yes.
But so you're loving the digital age. And as a writer, what about the AI? Do you see it as a threat?
I don't see it as a threat if you use it properly. I don't use AI in my writing, because there's no replacement for the human condition. You can write any version of it.
Right.
But the real human condition is what people need. People don't want fake stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's going to get more and more true. Yeah, I think that's going to get more and more true. Is AI funny?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. It's a fun way of, I think that people need to pay attention to knowing what fiction and lies are. And that's where the lines get blurred. Okay. Yeah. I don't like the fact that I can post you and have your face on another body and you're doing something that maybe you shouldn't be doing. And you can't call everyone and say, hey, that's not me.
Yeah.
You can put them on pictures with other people that they're not really on there with. And some of that stuff looks really good. And people believe what they see.
Yeah.
You know,
The deep
investigate everybody. Don't just think, oh, Dominique's got a new boyfriend. She's dating so and so. Investigate and find out who that is.
Let's use another example, okay?
Or whatever.
Don't be investigating my non-existent love life.
Whatever.
But no, your point is your point is absolutely taken.
Look at her face.
It's so pathetic. Anyway, that's
God.
another show for another day. You know, maybe we'll do a messy Monday or something. Except you're not messy at all. You're in a long-term, successful black love situation, which I find so inspiring.
A lot of people speak against marriage, but if you're with the right person, then I think that it's the best.
Yeah.
Most people, honestly, I say most, are with the wrong person. And that sucks, right?
That sucks. Yeah, you shared,
and that's why they don't like it, because it's sucky, because they settled. They settled and they didn't.
Right.
They didn't
or we focused on the wrong things.
Or the wrong things. Yeah.
No, I like that. Yeah, but what about all this? But you shared that you guys actually met in elementary school or middle school or
middle school, like 7th grade. Yeah, he went to a different elementary school, and then we met in middle school. And I've known him. His face is still the same. It's so funny.
You guys are so cute. I mean,
yeah,
you guys are still in love.
I love him. You know, he can still send me a text, and I'll giggle like a schoolgirl and be like, "Oh, you nasty."
Oh, that's so
I
cute.
think, if you like the person, I think liking the person is way more than loving the person, because you can love people and not like them.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's not going to work for you. That's, you got to like them. You got to be able to, like, when you're not in bed or you're not out somewhere doing something, whatever, that you like the person. You can talk to them and they're cool to hang out with, and they would be your friend if you weren't involved with them. Those are the best people to date.
See that? You didn't know you were going to get
Those
some
are
dating
the
advice.
Yummy ones. Yeah.
But to be fair, I mean, you're probably one of the most best qualified people to give dating advice, because you are in a successful long-term relationship. So many dating experts and such and such and such. Yeah. Like if I ever give dating advice, I always give a disclaimer, which is probably you shouldn't be listening to me because I'm single.
You're the best one to say, this is the wrong way to do it.
Don't do what I do.
Right?
Do as I say, not as I do.
The best dating advice is this, though, and I'm going to be honest. Okay, everybody needs to be listening. The best dating advice is to don't listen to anyone's dating advice. It is, because you're different and their relationship is different, and what works for them may or may not work for you. And people who give dating advice, that's not a good thing.
It's just another hustle.
Yep, kind of. I mean, some basic things do work, and
right.
With dating, general things that are helpful. But everyone's relationship and what they want or their idea of marriage or a relationship is different.
Yeah.
So when you're dating, ladies, be intentional. You don't got to ask them, what is your 5-year plan and all this kind of stuff. You don't got to do all that, because that's stressing him out. He doesn't want to tell you all that right now. You know what I mean? It's just dinner. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Have fun, date. Find out what kind of eggs you like. Whatever that movie was where she didn't know, she always fried the eggs the way the guy wanted it. And she said, I want to know what kind of eggs I like. You know what I mean? And ladies, find what kind of eggs you like and find a person who gets with that. And that's it. There's no special advice, nothing. He gets your stuff and you get his stuff. That's how you win.
Okay. We're going to talk about, a little bit. You see how we left this till the end so we don't have to belabor it when we come forward. Comedy makes us laugh. It's also a constant source of controversy, what we think is funny. Comedian, writer extraordinaire Edwonda White is with me. She's performing in Fresno tonight, if you out that way, which many of us are. And we've got more straight ahead, only right here.
More of First Things First with Dominique DePrima when we come forward.
Small businesses are the heart of America. But you don't have to go it alone. As the nation's largest nonprofit resource of expert business mentoring, SCORE has helped millions of entrepreneurs build their businesses for free. Get the connections, education, and guidance you need with SCORE. We're ready to help. Find a mentor today at score.org.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 is connecting you with services and solutions. Domestic violence and family violence is when someone in an intimate or family relationship tries to gain or maintain power and control over another through a wide range of abusive behaviors. Every single act may amount to abuse. Abuse can take on various forms: psychological and emotional, physical and economic, and sexual abuse. The Genesee Center Incorporated is a nationally recognized nonprofit domestic violence prevention and intervention organization, housing women and children from 30 days up to 2 years through emergency and transitional shelters. The Genesee Center also provides support services like mental health counseling, life skills classes, computer training, job referrals, after-school programs for children, field trips, tutoring, and comprehensive direct legal services. If you need help or you'd like to donate or volunteer, call the Genesee Hotline, 1-800-479-7328. That's 1-800-479-7328, or visit genesee.org. Everyone has the right to be safe. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. The conversation continues right now with Dominique DePrima on First Things First.
Comedian Edwonda White is here. She's amazing. I've known her for a minute. She known me for a minute, but she is always funny. I'll tell you that. If you get a chance to go see her on stage, please do. She's in Fresno tonight at the casino with a name I can't say. Chuck
Chauncey.
Chuck Chauncey.
Yeah.
I can say it.
Yeah, it's an Indian reservation and resort and casino.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be, you got 2 shows tonight, so you got 2 opportunities. Hurry before it sells out. All right. And speaking of selling out, no, just kidding.
See, you being messy. Ooh,
I'm a little messy.
Low key being messy.
So I'm being messy, so
what
you
a
don't
segue.
have to. I know that was corny. I'm sorry. So
it was funny, though.
but everyone's asking about the roast. You said everyone's bugging you about it everywhere you go.
Yeah.
The Kevin Hart roast. And on the one hand, we hear a roast is just a roast. I'm not asking you to speak for all comedians. That wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
On the other hand, a lot of folks, and by a lot of folks I mean me, found that some of that stuff was not just racist, but not funny.
Yeah, for so many reasons, I have to give a very politically correct answer.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of the people that were involved.
Okay.
And stuff like that. And this is going to be recorded forever of Edwonda said, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
First of all, I was not involved in the roast. Second of all, I did not write any jokes on the roast before. I have to do my disclaimer. But like I say, some people would say there should be no limits in comedy. Now I can only speak for me. My personal choice is that there are limits.
Right.
I would not do jokes about someone dying of cancer.
Right.
I would not do jokes about someone who's handicapped or someone losing their child. And there are some comedians who say, hey, I would.
Right.
Right. And that's your choice to have your limit of what you would and would not do. Okay.
Yeah,
there are
of
some
course.
things that are not funny, like you said. Some things are not funny. Things about children being sick are not funny to me. People who are handicapped or have a disability, that's not funny to me. Okay. So when you see something, say something.
Yeah, we've been saying a few things, but you do have.
You see what I mean?
I see where you're going with that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and yeah. Okay, we don't have time, so I'm not going to ask the follow-up questions. Also, because we have Kwamel calling us from Gardena, who would like to talk with us this morning. Hi, Kwamel. Kwamel.
Well, I suppose I can bless. Hold up. Go ahead.
I suppose I can sneeze.
Kwamel, did you just sneeze? Bless you.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, we lost Kwamel? Oh, that's crazy because he was waiting.
He was sneezing.
He may call back. Yeah, maybe he was sneezing. So I know the roast is a tradition. And would you do one? Would you have someone have the folks roast you?
I would love to be famous enough. For them to, you know what I mean?
Same.
They came, you know what I mean? Because it's really, I've watched all of them. It's like
Really?
Shaquille O'Neal and I watched the old Friars Club roast.
Were they funny?
Yes.
Really?
They were so funny, and they would really dig into. I'm talking about really, really go hard on them and
Right.
stuff. Like I'm talking about back in the day with
Johnny Carson and stuff like that.
Those, all of those.
Yeah.
And there were very few African Americans that they did roast, but they did do like Richard Pryor or Red Fox or someone like that.
I would watch that.
So to be able to be that large, where you're in a Tom Brady, Kevin Hart status, and you know what I mean, would be an honor.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
However, if I saw that they were saying something that I didn't like, I would be like, you're not doing that one.
Right. The
Not-
kid's cancer joke.
Not today, Jesus. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, cute, but no.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
And
I would love to be at that status.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
it's not too late.
Yeah, it's really
it's not at all.
Yeah. I'm going up.
And let me tell you
I'm
something.
not there yet, and I admit that I got work to do.
Yeah, well, you've been doing the work,
Yeah.
and now's the time for. I believe now's the time for all of the rewards.
I'm feeling it. I'm so feeling it. But yeah, roasting is fun, and it should be done in a fun, spirited way. Just the same way, like if a heckler is saying something to you and you jam them up, I don't think that you should, really hurt their feelings to where you're ruining their marriages and talking about their fat wife and all that kind of stuff. I feel like there's a limit to that too.
Really?
To where you shouldn't be harmful or hurtful to someone to tear them down.
Right.
But you let them know, boom, I don't play that over here. And then they'll laugh. I've done that before.
Do you like it when you have hecklers?
I normally don't get heckled too much.
I can't even imagine someone heckling you, to be honest.
Some people do. They get drunk or something, but they'll just be loud or something, and then you just jam them up, and then they laugh about it. They want to be a part of the show. But I don't get heckled in a bad way. For one, I'm a lady, and so most men or people are not going to talk to a lady unless she says something really bad about men.
Yeah.
Then that's her fault because she shot first.
Right. Yes.
But most times a lot of people don't heckle women unless they're really male bashing.
Especially a woman like you who, is
I'm
not.
But if they do, I jam them up with a light little boom, boom, boom. Let them know, then make them kind of look stupid, but in a nice way. You make them look stupid.
Stupid light.
Yeah, I'm from the hood. I'm from Linwood, represent Linwood and Compton. And I was raised in Linwood and Compton. So, hey, don't play. Don't make the Compton come out because it will come out. Hey, don't forget where I come from. Don't play with me.
Don't make the county come out. Edwonda White, thank you so much for stopping by on the way to Fresno. Remind us how to follow you on socials.
Oh, social media is Edwonda, EDWONDA. at Edwonda's World on Instagram and on everything else, or you can just put at Edwonda White. It's one quick thing I do want to promote. It is a gospel show. It's called the Ultimate Clean Comedy Gospel Show, and that's going to be in Colton. And we're promoting that. Lamont Bondman, I don't know if you know him, he's hosting it, and I'm headlining it, and it's just going to be a great thing. That is going to be Saturday the 27th in Colton, and that is at Allen Temple Community AME Church in Colton, 1471 San Bernardino Avenue. Get those tickets. It's going to sell out. It has a dinner. It's a dinner show.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that's going to be amazing. I have stuff in between that. So if you go on that Edwonda's World page on Instagram, all of that stuff will be up. I'm all over the place. I might be in your city, your town, but I'm all around LA area, Inland Empire as well. So California residents and all my Latino brothers and sisters, I love you guys and you support me so much. So thank you so much also.
Edwonda White, thanks so much. The Best of Tavis Smiley is right now. He's got some great highlights of the week that was. Until next time, one love.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. President Trump is criticizing a court decision halting a $1.7 billion Justice Department fund meant to compensate people he says were targeted under the Biden administration.
The weaponization fund was a beautiful thing.
He also defended January 6th rally goers, saying